Hello, welcome to TTV News with some latest events in the province, and now we came into details. After completing supplementing and supplying health insurance to people in hospitals, the Province Department of Health has now completed Package 2 on supplies of drugs on the list of drugs for central biddings at the local level direction.
In PD Package number 2 on supply of drugs from list of drugs for locality centralized bidding for use in provincial medical facilities in the period 2022-2024. The total number of items invited to bid on was 847. 126 contractors submitted bids. 114 contractors were successful bidders. The number of winning items was 694, a rate of nearly 82%. The package winning price was 789.6 billion Vietnam dong, a decrease more than 7% from the planned price of 694 winning price.
150 mặt hàng này thì trong đó có
With 153 items that did not win the bids, it's not because there are no participating contractors, but when making the local bidding plan, the results of the national centralized bidding have not yet been obtained. Therefore, when there is the winner results of the national centralized bid mark, we may eliminate this contractor and take the results of the national centralized bidding. TayNinhTV now has two bidding packages for drugs and medical supply, as well as health insurance payment to complete the procedure with a total of two bid packages. Total number of bid items invited 1,142. There are 185 contractors who submitted bids. 166 contractors were successful bidders. The number of winner items were 153, a rate of 81.86%. The winner prize up to bidding packages were 882.7 billion Vietnam dong, a decrease of 7.33% from the planned rise of 853 winner rush. Basically, our health insurance rush are basically enough to provide people who need to rush bucket. The remaining issue is that medical facility must actually carry out the procedure outlined in the framework agreement and within 25 days of May 29. The units must sign detailed contract to supply blood to patient medical units. In addition to ensure the full supply of the list of inpatient and outpatient drugs covered by health insurance, the above drugs bucket also ensure the quantity of drugs on each supply item for more than 2 years based on the demand intensity use of each medical facility.
Summer hot weather is a favorable environment for rabies outbreak targets, peaking around May to August. In particular, the habits of keeping dogs and cats loose while vaccinations for animals farming has not received much attention.
At this time, in the whole country, many cases of being bitten by dogs and cats have increased. Rabies is one of the dangerous infectious diseases encountered at all ages and has a very high risk of death, and therefore it's very necessary to actively prevent and fight rabies by vaccinating immediately after being bitten by a dog or cat. And to prevent rabies, the people carry out full rabies vaccination for the person, the direction of the government and the local veterinary agencies, and must be kept in capacity, not allowed to let loose. Dogs released on the street must also not allow young children play with dogs and cats, especially when they are eating, and do not come into contact with animals with rabies, suspected rabies, or do not buy, sell, transport dogs and cats in and out the pandemic areas. In case of being bitten by an animal suspected of having rabies, it is necessary to inject the full dose and the prescribed time.
Mr. Yodok, standing vice chairman of the Provincial People Committee, handed over the decision to appoint Mr. Nguyễn Minh Vũ, head up the Notary Office number 3, as Deputy Director of the Department of Justice on the afternoon of June 14. The position has 5-year term, beginning June 15, 2023. Speaking at the ceremony, Mr. Yudom, standing vice chairman of the Rosa People Committee, stated that Mr. Nguyen Yo would benefit from his experience in the judiciary sector, continuing to strive with the Department Board of Directors, leading and directing civil servants and employees to work well together to complete their assigned tasks, contributing to development of a stronger and more developed justice sector in the province.
Information from Yemenjao District People Committee in order to strengthen the work of the real estate markets in the districts toward a transparent, stable, and sustainable markets to protect people's interests. The District People Committee has been implementing some basic solutions.
The Yemenjao District People's Committee and Commune and Township People's Committee have focused on informing the public about approved master plans and land use plans, urban planning and construction plans in the district in order to prevent rumors and drive up the real estate prices. The two-level government actively publicize approved planning, urban area projects, residential areas, production, business, trade and service projects in the media for organizations and individuals to participate in. Yemenjao District People's Committee has also directed specialized departments and commune and township people's committees to oversee construction work while closely inspecting the content of permits granted and do not allow the situation of taking advantage of the division of supervision plots and forming new residential areas for the spurs of the moment, not in accordance with the planning.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Samad Border Gas Economic Zone, with a total areas of more than 34,190 hectares, was established by Prime Minister's Decision Number 186 that September 11, 2003, rated as having high potential. This economic zone has been dormant for nearly 20 years and has not developed as expected.
The Samad Border Gate Economic Zone is planned to cover an area of more than 34,197 hectares, including the administrative boundaries of Tanglap and Taman Kamun Zitamin District, as well as the Samad International Border Gate area and the Chanrep Man Border Gate with the Samad urban area. National Highway 22B connects these economic zones to TayNinhTV City and Ho Chi Minh City. At the same time, because of its location, the economic zones have easy road access to Cambodia and Thailand. The district will benefit greatly from the scale and potential of the Samad Border Gate economic zones once it is operational.
The Samad Border Gate economic zone is very important for the socio-economic development of Thanh Bien districts, creating conditions to promote the potential advantages of the district, also contributing to expanding exchanges and building a distribution system of supplies in non-fields and contributing to improving the people's lives.
After nearly 20 years of establishment, the development of Samad Border Gate economic zones has not reached the province's expectation and has not yet corresponded the development orientation. Therefore, the contribution of Samad Border Gate economic zones to the province's economy is not significant compared to the broad potential and scale. According to the Romsu Economic Zones Management Board, the cause of this situation is the slow implementation of construction planning and numerous flaws. Component projects to realize the plan have almost no resource and implementation condition, only investing in a number of management work by state agencies in the border gate area for a total investment of approximately 314 billion Vietnam dong. The problem of overlapping boundaries with border projects in the area, as well as unresolved forest plan, it causing delays in project implementation, compensation, resources, infrastructure investment, and planning are not appropriate for the current situation. In comparison to other border gates, the planned location is far from Ho Chi Minh City.
Many policies should be implemented to encourage and attract investment projects as well as to create conditions for certain businesses to have enough legal entitlements to operate effectively.
Based on a review, analysis, and evaluation of the current development situation, the Romsu People Committee submitted and the Prime Minister approved the policy of adjusting the overall master plan for the construction of the smart border-gate economic zones until 2045. The Bronzo Economic Zones Management Board is currently coordinating with the Department of Construction and related units to advise the Bronzo People Committee on how to organize the task of adjusting the general planning for construction of the smart border-gate economic zones to submit to the Ministry of Construction a price and report to the Prime Minister for consideration and approval.
In the morning of June the 4th, Thanh Công Biên Hòa Joint Stock Company held the 4th Agricultural Entrepreneurs Conference with the participation of representatives of the company and large sugarcane farmers in Thanh Ninh province. The conference discussed exchange experiences, assessed the results of the last crop year of 2022 and 2023, and made recommendations for the next crop sugarcane care in specific solutions and proposals. The company representative introduced investment policy orientation and agricultural extension, development of highlands areas and fertilizer products, foliar fertilizer preparation, plant protection products for sugarcane planting and care. And TayNinhTV Agricultural Entrepreneurs Group currently has nearly 50 members, cultivating about 10,000 hectares of sugarcane, accounting for more than 50% of the sugarcane area in the raw materials areas, and annually providing over 60% of the raw sugarcane output for the factories.
The audience summer is the time when students are absent from school, while parents are busy with work, have little time to take care and pay attention to their children, so the risk of accidents and injuries is easiest for children in the summer.
Route 7A1, located in the pair of Yotin Less, from the Lake Junction to the region of Phước Ninh and Phước Minh Communes, Chimito District, has many households living, particularly those returning from Cambodia, who build houses close to the road. Because there is no safe route for children in this area, they currently go to the Yotin Lake Impalement and Road 7A1 to play in the summer, while this route is heavily traveled, particularly by containers, truck and car.
There is a lot of traffic in the afternoon and the children are dangerous to the road, playing close to the road. And there have been many accidents here. 2 or 3 people already have accidents.
Pond, lakes, river, canals are the places where children often come to play in the hot summer, which has also led to many accidents. Rolling, climbing tall trees, running and swimming along river and stream have become favorite activities of children in rural areas. Just 1 minute of neglect, lack of attention of adults, accidents and injuries for children can happen.
The parents care of their children for stability in the summer because parents permanently leave their children at home to go to work and it is easy to drown. I also remind families to avoid drowning on a regular basis.
Parents must take care of the children and provide a safe environment and playground for the children in order to prevent accidents and injuries. Children should be reminded on a regular basis not to climb tall trees, swim in ponds, rivers, and streams, or run into the street because they are not yet aware of the dangers around them and cannot protect themselves. Children do not have to go to school during the summer and have a lot of free time. Parents are often busy with work and have little time to care for and pay attention to their children, making it easy for children to have accidents. Furthermore, the Government Railroad Association and mass organization read propaganda to the public and parents about the danger and method for preventing accidents and injuries that may occur to children over the next few days of summer.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.